They sent me an exit packet. No farewell, no handshake. Just a templated email from HR. Effective immediately, your position has been eliminated. Thank you for your service. No call, no meeting, not even a name on the signature line. Just regards, human resources. They forgot something. Not a small thing, not a typo. Something that cost them everything. They forgot my name was on the founding license. $300 million worth of forgetting. I closed the laptop, poured a glass of bourbon, and smiled into the quiet. 10 years. I built that company from a napkin sketch and 3 maxed-out credit cards. They all laughed at the idea, back then, called it a hobby, a pet project, barely scalable. But I stayed. I built the code, wrote the architecture, designed the product from scratch. They brought in investors. I brought results. They brought in consultants. I brought sleepless nights. And when it started making real money, they started carving my name out like a tumor, bit by bit. They stopped CCing me on strategic calls, stopped inviting me to board dinners, redefined my title until it meant nothing but paper. And when I pushed back, they smiled, like I was the one being unreasonable. They thought they were cutting fat. They didn't realize they severed the spine. I didn't respond to the termination email, didn't call anyone, just listened, watched, let them believe I was gone, erased. It gave them confidence, which made them sloppy. I started gathering original contracts, state registration documents, the founding license filed with my name, signature, and notarization, buried in a legal vault they forgot existed. I called a silent attorney, not a firm, a fixer, one who specialized in surgical corporate destruction. She read everything in silence, then looked up at me and said, "They're fucked. Entirely." We began without a word to them, an injunction filed quietly, freezing accounts, halting board actions, flagging the upcoming acquisition with legal barriers thick enough to choke a whale. Their CFO panicked first, tried to call me. I didn't pick up. I wanted them to sweat, to wonder what shadow had just wrapped around their throats. They called an emergency meeting. Every executive. No outside counsel. No press. Just panic in suits. I walked in without invitation, documents in hand. They went silent. The CFO tried to speak. I lifted a finger. They stopped. I placed the founding license in the center of the table. My name in black ink. Legal. Indisputable. "I'm not a former employee," I said. "I'm a co-founder, a silent majority shareholder, and every deal you made after excluding me is now radioactive." The CEO's face turned white. The VP of product looked down. The general counsel, always smug, just leaned back and shut his eyes. They knew. They had always known. They just never thought I'd come back to collect. I could have taken it all, the company, the acquisition, the shares, but that would have made me just another wolf in a bigger suit. I didn't want their empire. I wanted their collapse. I filed a motion to dissolve the board, refused to approve the acquisition, blocked executive bonuses, leaked the corporate governance irregularities to a journalist friend who owed me a favor. Their stock tanked within a week. 3 top clients withdrew. 2 board members resigned. They called, begged, threatened, rotating between groveling and rage. All ignored. I issued one final message through my lawyer. The house you built without me was never yours to begin with. Now it burns. The office building still stands. Glass panels, chrome, steel, and silence. But when I pass it now, I don't feel anything. Not bitterness, not pride, just clarity. You don't always need to scream to be heard. Sometimes the sharpest vengeance is paperwork filed in the dark. I gave them 10 years of loyalty. They gave me 1 line in an email. Now, all they have left is regret. And me? I have my name, in ink, where it always belonged, etched in the ashes.